Hi everyone, my name is Evgenia, and in today's video I wanted to talk to you about the Timeleft, what it is, and to share my experience with you. If you're interested, stay with me. If you have an Instagram, I bet that within the last couple of months you've seen at least once the advertisement of a Timeleft. A dinner with strangers, meet new people, explore new horizons. And it was hard not to click at this advertisement at least once. This is how I got in, and I was curious to see what it is and whom can I meet, what are those people, what it is. Essentially, a Timeleft is an application that helps you to connect with other people, that actually connects you with other people. All you have to do is to download the application, fill up your profile, set your food preferences, what kind of foods you prefer. Also, it asks you to specify how do you like to spend time with your families, your hobbies, your occupation, where do you work, your age, zodiac sign, which I don't think really makes sense, your nationality, kind of generic profile you're building for yourself, and then based on the preferences of other people, it connects you with them. Essentially, it pairs you up with the other people that have compatible preferences, or actually, to be honest, I don't know how the application works, but it sets you up with the people that are more or less your age. The age range wouldn't be too broad. For example, I was afraid before going on my first dinner that I'll be sitting with the people that are 10-15 years older than me, but that was not the case, so don't be afraid of that. Usually dinners, they happen on Wednesdays. One day before, the application sends you the profile of other attendees, their nationality, age, sign if I'm not mistaken, so just generic profile, and you have no clue with whom you're going to be having a dinner. That's the whole that's the whole mystery of it. And on the day of the dinner, the app sends you the restaurant details so that you know where you're going to meet all those people. And then it starts like on Wednesday evening. It usually starts at 8 p.m. I've been to 3 Timeleft, and all the time it was the same, was Wednesday, and it was 8 o'clock. I've been to 3 dinners. Before my first dinner, I should admit that I was a little bit afraid. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what kind of people I'm going to meet, whether or not, again, I thought it's going to be someone older, or what am I going to talk about, or how to present myself. It's the whole concept of this app. I find it's simply great. It also pushes you to go out there, to show yourself. Basically, those people, they don't know who you are, and you can tell whatever you want to those people. Of course, you're not gonna lie, or you're not gonna make up the stories of yourself, but you can, unless this is something what you really want to do to build up a new personality. I find it was a little bit challenging to meet with other people that you don't know, that you haven't met before. You don't know what is their perception of you, whether or not they like you. And that's the whole thing, because you cannot be liked by everyone, but you still want to be yourself. So I find it's just a great concept to meet other people. The first dinner went great. We hit it off immediately. Well, not really immediately. All of us, we felt a little bit awkward. We didn't know how to start the conversation. So all of us, we were in this vulnerable position where we didn't know what to talk about, or how to talk. And we were trying to be very polite. Everyone was given a time to speak. Everyone was given attention. So it was just great. The whole ambience of the meeting went great. We created a WhatsApp group. We even met with the folks a couple of times. Also, that I wanted to mention, that you don't pick up the restaurant. The app automatically picks the restaurant for you. And for example, if you're having a dinner in an expensive city like Geneva, it was quite a pricey restaurant, I must admit. I paid around 40 Swiss francs for a burger and drink. I had a tea, and we shared a dessert, so it was around 40 francs if I'm not mistaken, 36 or 37 francs for dinner. And it wasn't that sophisticated, it was just a simple veggie burger. The restaurant was a little bit uptight in the city center of Geneva, in the old town. I would prefer, to be honest, a more laid-back atmosphere, but since you cannot choose, that was the option, and I went with it. My second dinner, I also had it in Geneva, and there were only 4 of us, so me and 3 other folks. Somehow it felt a little bit awkward. We didn't know what to talk about. We didn't connect that much. Everyone was very self-conscious, which didn't allow us to reveal that all of us were afraid, we feel awkward, but at the same time, everyone was trying to pretend as if it's everything is normal, but it's just the people that you've seen for the first time. That's okay to feel awkward. Also, one thing that is great, the Timeleft offers you the questions, the set of questions that you can answer. It helps to break the ice. We tried to do this with this team, but still we didn't click. Still, we created a WhatsApp group. I met with one girl afterwards, 2 times actually. You have to make an effort to keep up with these connections, I find. My third dinner I had it in Istanbul while I was traveling. I must say that it was one of my favorite Timeleft dinner. First of all, because I was traveling by myself, and in general, our group, the dinner felt so welcoming and so cozy. Common language was English. There was one Turkish girl, 3 Turkish guys, one girl from Libya, and myself. We hit it off immediately. We started to crack jokes. The funny thing that we were expecting one person from Netherlands and one person from Germany. As the people were coming, we were asking, "Oh, are you from Netherlands? Are you from Germany?" And it appeared that someone just put the random country, or maybe this person didn't appear in the end. It happened to be that there were 4 Turkish people, one girl from Libya, well, that was mentioned, and myself. And so in the end, we were like, "Oh, where's this German person?" We had these common jokes that we just built it out of nowhere. And afterwards, Timeleft offered us to meet on the bar with other teams that were having dinners at the same time, and we went to another bar and there were other people from the Timeleft, but we stayed within our team because it was so cool just to talk with the guys and laugh. Like, we had so much laughter. It was a great experience. I still bear it in my heart. I'm still connected with those people. We shared Instagram, WhatsApps with the girls, but again, I'm not living in Turkey, so it's gonna be harder for us to stay in touch. But once I'm traveling to Turkey, I'm definitely gonna see those girls. It was just simply a great experience. And to sum it up, I find that Timeleft is a great opportunity to meet other people, to go out there and to get this exposure to otherness. Because oftentimes you're gonna meet people that are not from your domain, that are working in a completely different field, and just the odds of you meeting this person are very, very, very low. Then the next thing, even though the app offers you a chance to meet those people, to connect with them, to have those wonderful connections, it's up to you to do the job. It's up to you to keep up with those friendships that you can make, and it's just up to you to maintain those connections, which I find is the hardest part, because it's so easy to meet someone, but then how to make time to see this person outside of the dinner, because it might be expensive to go all the time to a restaurant. If you're spending from 40 to 50 francs just for one dinner, I find it's very expensive just to go and to meet someone. You can go for a walk, you can go have a coffee, you can go to a museum, which is, if it has the free entrance, you can do the whole myriad of other things. So I wish you to give it a try and to connect with other people. Don't be afraid and don't feel awkward, because everyone feels the same. You might elsewhere just go and decide for yourself whether or not, maybe or not, you will find the next best friend, or maybe a love of your life. Who knows? Thank you for watching this video. I wish you to have a lovely dinner, connect with other people, and don't be afraid. Take care and all the best. Also, I almost forgot to mention that this app is not for free. In order to go for one dinner, you have to pay, in Switzerland, is approximately 25 Swiss francs, but I think that the price varies from the country. Also, you can buy a subscription for the whole month. That's what I did, and I think that it's more reasonable, given that you're gonna eat in the restaurants that are already pricey. I don't know how the price restaurant selection works, even though I selected the mid-range, because I thought that the low range, it's gonna be a restaurant like a McDonald's or like Five Guys, which I didn't want to go for. We ended up in the expensive restaurant in the old town of Geneva, so be mindful of that. If you want to give it a try, maybe you can go for one dinner, but still, if your intention is to meet other people, I would still suggest you to go for a 1 month subscription. Again, it's up to you. Decide whatever you want to go for.